Hey guys, Tanatan here with a new episode of Planet Coaster. So, I know we were going to do the hotel in this little patch here, but I just couldn't get inspired to build another hotel. It's only been relatively short time since we built the last one, so I decided instead to build one of these track rides. I've not built one before. Well, this particular one, I think it's called the Huntsman. And see if I can get it to work. And I did have lots of problems recording this episode in total, actually, from the video footage becoming corrupted, right through it deciding it didn't like this microphone. Well, I'm not actually, that's a lie. The microphone's fine, as you can tell, but Windows for some reason decided it just didn't want to recognise it. So I'm having to do the video editing on my desktop. And the sound recording on my tablet, and then transfer it all together in a weird mash, and hope it works. So we will find out if this episode goes out. So yeah, that's what we're up to. And yeah, so the other thing Windows is doing at the moment is it's deciding it's corrupting most of the video footage. It only does it on my desktop, doesn't do it on my tablet. Not that I can play many games on it, it just about chugs along with some of them when I've done some tests on it, and hence why I don't use it for game recording. But, so yeah, so you'll notice in this one it does get a little bit choppy towards the end of the video, and it actually cuts off quite early, and you don't actually get to see me finish this build, which, you know, it's almost a blessing in disguise, because it means when we come to live bit at the end, it's a bit of a surprise to see what we've managed to do with it all. So I'm hoping that works quite nicely, actually, in a bizarre way. So yeah, what else is... No, that's really it, really. I wanted to mention before we get into it. So anyway, for the last few minutes you've just seen me build like a very basic track, or you sort of finish off the very basic track. Nothing particularly special. I was hoping most of this ride would look good because of the triggered events I was planning on putting in, because I think that's the idea of using this type of ride, and that would be interesting. And here you can see, actually, I'm just throwing in a very basic station, which actually changes a fair amount. But also, I just wanted to see whether it'd be worth me building it as indoor rooms or having it as like indoor-outdoor section. And I decided that yes, I can build the room on the indoors and it looks okay, but it's not going to be something I'm going to be able to make unique enough for each room, and we're going to be going through lots of very generic rooms constantly. So with that in mind, I thought, you know what, forget it, just leave it as is. There's a little bit of indoor bit, a little bit of outdoor bit, just have it as, and that will work quite well. Now this little bit under the track, I wanted to actually build as a dungeon type thing, but I realised after I'd put it all down that it just wasn't going to be big enough, no matter what I did. So I abandoned that for that idea and thought, right, let's just work on this little outside bit and, you know, essentially refresh the old noggin and see what happens. And hopefully, you know, I'll be able to get back into it. Kind of did that and then sank the tracking, so I didn't want it completely visible from the outside. I mean, we can cover it up with trees and things. But, you know, if you can sink it in a little bit, it just gives it that little bit more of an enclosed feeling as well once you're on the ride, which I thought would be quite nice. So we get that bit done, and then as we go forward, kind of just trying to work out what it is we need to do. And then I came up with this idea, maybe we could have like a little lava lake underneath the whole building. You know, that might be a bit different, because I've always wanted to play around with these new, well, I say new, these semi-new lava pieces. And I think it worked quite well. I ended up turning them upside down because they get these little jets, and you get a slightly thicker bit when you see it. You'll see what I mean in a second, actually. And it works well because the little spikes come up in that little fireplace, which actually I couldn't complain about. You know, it's exactly where I wanted them. So, you know, it doesn't look too out of place, and a few little splashes thrown in at the bottom just to make it look like something's actually happening. And then we get these lava tiles, which I think are absolutely fantastic. Before these came out, you'd have to use the signs and then colour them orange, so you get this like orangey neon glow. And that worked alright. I mean, you could tell it was lava or something wasn't, you know, it wasn't water. But it, you know, used so many pieces, and it looked all right, but it wasn't brilliant by no means. So these little things actually just give it that little bit of an effect that actually works quite nicely. Now here I'm just trying to outline the building a little bit to give it just a bit more character. See if we can make it improve it a little bit by just adding some of these little bits jutting in and out, rather than it just looking big and blocky. And yes, that path we do get round to moving. It's all very temporary. That moves. A lot of this building changes a little bit as well as we go through, which kind of works in a good way, I suppose. Now this bit took me hours, so I know it does cut off quite soon actually at this point. These paths, because they're just an absolute nightmare to do. No matter what I did, I just could not get them to work, especially the exit path. I mean, you can see me trying to cut it through the terrain there, and no, it wasn't working. So we actually come back to that a little bit later on, and I think I'd do that bit off camera in the end and give up with it. So I think we get to a bit where we skip forward a little bit, quite a lot actually, because this is where the corrupted footage came in. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Lava Lake. There you go. Talking about that so long ago. So that we put that lake in because it needed to be in to look right in the grand scheme of things. Or you needed something there for it to work, because otherwise it was just going to be a massive void with not much in. I mean, originally, if I could get the dungeon, that was going to be like a cemetery slash thing. I wasn't quite sure, but I had an idea. If the inside's going to be like a dungeon, then the outside's going to be something related. But because we couldn't get it to work, I just thought, you know what, we got the lava on the inside. It makes sense if we got some on the outside, and then we can work with that rather than just hoping it works. So yeah, a couple of nice explosions go in here to kind of tidy it all up, make it look about right, and yeah, I was trying to work out what else to go in there really, and it's a tricky one. I mean, you get your Planet Coaster camera where it just decides to do a couple of 360s and throw you to the other end of the park, but it's one of them things. Tried to mess around with those pyrotechnics, but really didn't work, and again then just started to lose a little bit of inspiration, so thought, you know what, I'm going to move away, work on something else, and then we'll come back to it and see what happens. And that's exactly what we did. We came back, finished off this sort of, well, I say finished off, tidied it up a little bit, this bit underneath, with some bits just to make it look as if it's meant to be there, or things are being put in place. And we will jump in to the live action any moment now. Alright guys, thanks for watching, see you in a moment. Right, so here we go, back to the live stream thing, live action. So yeah, so hang on. Well, first of all, we've got a crowd. It's opened up and it is very popular. Basically what's happened is one of the slight bugs, I think it's a bug, is whenever you open up a new ride, people go mad for it in the game. So you can see they've all come here because they've all... Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, been a new patch come out, and one of the free updates is vending machines. So I remember while we're passing them, so you got those two there, and I'm sure we'll pass some more in a minute. So, oh, there's another one there. See, a couple more vending machines. And there are the claw machines, little arcade style ones. So I don't think there's any over this side. Ooh, camera, behave. But we will come to them. Alright, that was it. So we got this little building got thrown in, just at the end. Trying to encourage people away from our previous bottleneck, which was trees there, near the log flume. So hopefully I've got rid of that I have got rid of that bottleneck. You can see it's a lot smoother. Not as many people coming through, but they're not coming down from this way anymore. They're going straight under, using the little cheat road to sort of get out back onto this main path here, and then move over this way. What I have noticed though is this part of the park is now completely empty. It's just like ghost town. The only reason these people are here, some are going on here, and the vast majority coming to the hotel. Even if we look at the queue for this, I mean, it used to be completely full, and now, camera, it's, you can practically run onto the ride. So yeah, that's maybe something we need to look at, maybe refreshing that. Why is there a security camera just hovering in the middle? What? No, we're going to move you. Edit with... No, I just want to... What's that part of? How is it part of that? Okay, I just want to edit building. I want to take you, but I want to split from building. Thank you. Now I just want to move you. And we're going to put you on here. There you go. See? No random floaty cameras. We didn't delete anything, did we? No. Okay, good. Just checking on that one. So I think next time we will sort something out over here. But that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here to see the crowd. There you go. We're just going to watch the crowd for a while. God, that is busy. We're just going to skip all of that. So here it is. So this is the new pathway. And I did try to put did I mention it? I did try to put a priority queue in here, but it wasn't really working. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little ride now. We're going to do it at night because it definitely looks better at night, and I will be quiet for a few minutes. Well, there you go, guys. So I hope you enjoy that and approve of it. There's the stats if you're interested. So yeah, that took ages to do. So I'm proud of it. But like I said, we need to do a little bit just around the roof line and something to break this bit here up. Not so much here. I'm not too worried about the back part there. But I do want to try and get this path here somehow to join up with this path here, and that's going to be tricky. I have a sneaky suspicion because it's too steep to go there. It just refuses to do it. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to have coming up here, back and forth, and then just plugging into here. Something for me to mess around off camera, I think. Just to see if we can get people moving around the park a little bit more. And try and avoid having things like this. Well, that's going to happen. I mean, if I build another massive ride over here, and I think that's what we might end up doing, another roller coaster or so in this old town area, thatched area, then it's going to drag that mass of people over here somewhere. So yeah. So as always, any comments, suggestions, leave them in the bit below. Why are there so many trains here? Why are you not leaving? Or have you broken down? What is wrong with you? No, you're working. Why aren't you going? What's wrong? Wait for full load. Don't block station. Go on. No. Okay, is it this station that's broken down? No. Let's untick that. Why are they... Sorry. Oh! Hang on. No, it's not paused. I thought the game was paused. Why are they not moving? What is wrong with you? See, they all need a loo. Don't know why you weren't moaning. There's a loo just there. What is wrong with this? What's it waiting for? Yeah, okay, zoom straight out. No maximum wait time, minimum time, don't block station. And go. Recent downtime, it's not down, it's not verbs. I am confuzzled to why it refuses to move. Apparently my average guess is declining. Monthly profits are up. Wow, okay. Oh no. Oh, they're getting there. Anyway, we're going to ignore that. That's not to worry about. We need to sort out why the monorail has decided to stop working and look at guest happiness, but I'm guessing that's the loos and things around here. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, any train. Really? What's wrong with hot dog? Too many guests are trying to use hot dog stop 28. Well, that's fine. But, you know, don't worry about it. You know, it's fine. Yeah, alright, we'll finish off now on this, I promise. Alright, as always, guys, any comments, suggestions, leave them a bit below. And thanks for watching. Alright, take care. Ta-ra.